What's up, miners? It's Chump Change XD.
He is such a fucking dumbass. Sorry, guys. That's how we got to start this. Mr. Hawk Crypto Mining in the house, as always. We got Teaspoon Miner, the Mining King, and Mr. Max Voltage. And
I like that intro. That was awesome.
God damn
I
it.
love that.
Nice.
God damn it, Hawk. Can't trust you. I was like, all right, guys, you ready? Here we go. Let's do it. And then he starts talking. I'm like unmuting everything. Oh, my God. All right. I am really loud in this mic. Let me turn this down. Sorry if I'm clipping a bit, guys. Good to see you. All right, let me say hello to everybody in the chat, and we'll get to you guys. Mr. DJ Mines, what's up? We have Pocket Change. We have Cookie Sucks. Perfect name. Depran, The Traveler's Travels. Automatic Beats. 3 Foxco. What's up, dude? We have Keith Betts. What's up, man? How you guys doing? Triple D. Chris Hanley. Dave Jack. Depran. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you all. All right, Mr. Max Voltage. How was your day today, buddy?
It was good. Nice and relaxing. Trying to find, I don't know, doing some shopping.
Nice.
Doing some shopping. Not shopping for others though. Well, I guess I did kind of shop for others. We I needed a tripod, like a desk tripod, so I bought one.
Yeah.
I needed one that was about 18 inches tall. Of course, I didn't really look at the specs. I'm like, it looks like it's 18 inches. Nope, it was only 12 inches. So that one's going back, but I bought another one. So me and my wife are getting new desk tripods.
That
was my excitement for the day.
They always said inches didn't matter, Max.
And I bought the powered USB hub.
Oh,
you
nice.
got
Nice.
I did.
Wait, so did you get a USB compact?
We all did.
Yes.
Nice. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Good for you.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
sick.
looking forward to that.
Nice. Mr. Hawk, how was your day? I know you couldn't wait to talk.
I'll give you that one.
Oh,
My day's
man.
good.
Demonetized.
Busy. Restaurant's busy. 38 tables, sat 52. And then it died down like right around 8:30, 8:45. And then I just came over here, and that's pretty much it. It's my Saturday.
Nice. Mr. King, how was your day, buddy?
It's going all right, man. You know, had to do some personal stuff today. And then I also set up my my standing desk my standing workbench to the other side of my studio, so I can do some more so I can do content like unboxings and stuff. I don't have to be sitting at my desk and doing it. So
nice.
Set that up. So doing some more studio stuff. You know, did
Nice.
some more cable management because this Go XLR has a bajillion cables coming out of it now.
Yeah, and it's always awkward trying to figure out where to put it. That's easy to work with. But
Yeah, it's not small either.
Right.
It's a pretty good size. So.
You should see the Rode podcasting thing. Or it's literally 3 times the size of the Go XLR. It's insane. I don't even know how people put that on their desk. It's unbelievable. But anyways, Mr. Teaspoon is in the house. I think, what were you, absent for about 8 weeks or something? I don't even know. I think you went to Alaska and never came back. So how was how have you been? I know you've been digging out of a mess over there, renovating and stuff.
Literally, I had to move boxes and crap was falling over. And anyway, but yeah, things are good. Did a little Black Friday YOLO of a bunch of Ethereum yesterday.
Nice.
Transferred to the bank to do a little shopping with Sugar Cube yesterday. We kind of a tradition every year. Grandma watches the kids and we go out and we pick up our annual candle haul at Bath and Body Works, and lotions and bath soaps and hand soaps and stuff, because they always have super good smelling stuff there.
What, just for everybody past out Christmas time, or for your house?
No, for the house.
Gotcha. I don't know. I didn't know if you were doing gifts.
We unpacked everything. Black Friday we put up our Christmas tree and do stuff or whatever, and then we realized when we unpacked the Christmas bin that there's candles in the Christmas bin, and we're like, okay, no more candles next year, because we had 3 or 4 candles in the bin that were either unused or halfway used or whatever. So okay, no more. Anyways, there are some good candles there though. Anyway, good stuff.
Nice, man. So everybody had a good Thanksgiving though overall, I assume.
Too much food,
dude. It ruined me.
Saw my sister-in-law's husband that I haven't seen in 3 years, brother-in-law, but anyway. Yeah, it was good to see him. He has had a couple of rough years, lost both his parents. So he was he was originally from Italy. So he was over in Italy for a long period of time. 15 months.
Where?
Over there.
Wow.
You know?
Really?
Milan.
He's in Milan.
So
Interesting.
yeah, it was really, really good to see him. So
Nice. That's
very
awesome.
enjoyable.
That's awesome. Real quick, I don't know how to say your name. It's like an A without the line in the middle. I can't even tag him. But thank you for becoming a VIP. I don't know how to say your name. I wish I did.
No.
So appreciate you though. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, dude. Literally eating so much food. Like I don't eat that much on a regular, to be honest. But
Same.
the last like 2 days, like my stomach just hurts. I think it's just from eating like so much turkey that I don't normally eat. You know what I mean? Just stuff we don't normally eat. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
I weighed myself the morning of Thursday, and then I weighed myself after the evening of Thursday, and yeah, I lost weight. Well, I was the same in the morning and the same after everything, and then I
Nice.
used the bathroom, and then I lost weight.
There you go. Lost it all.
Nice.
Perfect.
So yeah,
All right, real quick.
Yeah.
If you guys would like to call in, feel free. You just have to have a camera, no racism, and no politics. Obviously, be respectful, and you're more than welcome to call in, talk to us, hang out. We just more or less, you guys running the show tonight. Let us know what you want to talk about. If there's anything specific, I know there was some news with Caspa today. I don't know if are you still mining it, Max? To be honest,
I am.
All right, and there's a new like LOL miner, right? That's out that makes it like more efficient or something. I know Panda dropped a video, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I already switched everything over to it. Yeah, I got about 10 to 15% more hash rate
Nice. That's
at
awesome.
the same power.
Is it profitable like for a 12 center?
No, it's not profitable at all. You should not be mining it.
Oh God, Mining KiiNG's rubbing off on you.
You know,
Yeah, exactly. That's how you do it.
Obviously, it depends. It depends on the time. I mean, I can do a quick one and see what
It's not on what
it's at
time.
now.
Is it?
Yes, it
not
is.
on- I'm sorry.
Panda's video though was related to the 6000 series, so you could have significant wattage droppage on like your 6700, 6600, 6600.
That was
XPs.
today's. Yesterday's was the 3000 series.
Yeah, I was talking about today's video.
Oh yeah. And then yeah,
I haven't had time to go to my farm and like go
But-
run the commands and all that stuff.
But do you remember the guy that gave him that information? I don't remember.
Kiwi miner.
Yeah, Kiwi
Yes.
Miner. Great. If you guys aren't subscribed to him, get subscribed. So I immediately went over there when I saw his video this morning, got subscribed going. Has he done anything on 5700 XTs? He had.
He's got a lot of stuff. Kiwi
Yeah.
Miner. Yeah.
He's
And-
an AMD dude for sure though, man. He does
Yeah.
a lot of AMD tuning.
So
Yeah,
I
cool.
checked out his flux settings for 5700 XTs. And while his settings didn't work for me, probably because I am on modded BIOSes and he was not, but I was able to kind of use some of the things he had and tinker with it, and basically went from about somewhere between 0.37 to 0.4 efficiency to closer to 0.45, 0.43 to 0.45. So significantly increased my efficiency. Probably could even go a little bit further, but I was just toying with that today and pretty easily made a significant improvement.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm not mining Caspa. I don't even have a wallet for it, but
It's not on the list. You have to like search it.
You know,
Yeah.
actually, I'm having problems with my Caspa wallet. I have it on a Windows VM, and it's always worked for me just fine, right? Loading it in, right? And now it's not loading in. So now I feel like I need to back up the wallet,
Well,
that file, and do this, the key thing. I'm just
see, I
this
don't have
is why
anything
I
of
hate core wallets.
significance.
This is why they need to die.
Right. And that's why when I see core wallets, I don't mine to the core wallet. I mine to an exchange if it's there. So I'm mining to Trade Ogre. And I mean, it's not like I have that much of it. I plan on getting a small
it's just
bag
like-
and then basically selling and probably buying flux with it. So
well, yeah, it
Just
saves
like-
you the transaction. Like,
I'm afraid to
sending
turn
it
off.
there.
Like I had to turn off the VM
Yeah, that's
for a
true.
reason. I think I had to reboot the whole Power Edge server. After that reboot, it ain't been the same. It
Dun, dun,
will not
dun.
open anymore, and I don't know why. I've done a bunch of troubleshooting, even right before we went live. And tried to
Messing
get
with
it
VMs. Fun.
no, it's the damn core wallets.
Yeah, no.
Those
it's
guys
bad.
and their
Well, they're
core
easy to
wallet.
set up, right? Is that why everybody goes with them? Do you guys know? Like, is it just because
What?
they're like super simple to set up, core wallets?
They're
Like in comparison to like,
I don't know from a coding, perspective. I'm assuming that it's just easier.
right? That's what I would think too. But yeah, whatever.
Which doesn't make sense. Like for me, I mean, I'm a Ledger guy, so that's just me. Like, it's just as easy for me to just open up Ledger and create a new wallet address or whatever. But I can't give any valid input. I haven't been mining actively for a while. Whatever. Like I fired up a rig in the last like week for a little bit of heat just for kicks.
Right.
And then my second rig has been funky or whatever. My RebTech rig has been just weird. I don't know what the deal is with it, but
The RebTech
Buckbeak's up and running.
RebTech's so weird.
I didn't know they made off buttons
Weird.
on mining rigs. I didn't know there was off buttons. I thought that you just once you turned them on, they just stay on.
Just yeah. Mine must
I
be
didn't realize that you
malfunctioning
could
or
turn them
something,
off.
I don't know.
You have to teach me how to do that.
There you go. All right, guys, ask questions. You got anything in the chat? Let's see. Actually, Dupran just asked one. He said I got one for you guys. Why do you think hash rate has gone down? Flux, Raven, Neoxa, Bitcoin Z, Bitcoin Gold, Ergo, and other main coins.
Well, there was a new coin on Equihash that just came out in the mining pool section there for the new coins, and it's like I think it's well, I haven't looked at it today or whatever, but when I did look at it, it was close to a mega soul. So maybe that could be why some people jumping off. Maybe maybe they're, I'm not gonna lie, yields on Flux they're not like great, but they're not terrible right now, right? So it's like maybe they want something with higher yield, but it could also be people running at a loss, for X amount of time. Maybe they just can't do it anymore,
Yeah.
Possible. I mean, everything has gone down. I mean, it continues to go down a little bit. So
I like it. We're below 6
Yeah.
kilosouls the last time I looked.
I know.
It's amazing.
Well,
right
yeah.
now I'm breaking even on on my 5700 XT rig. I'm breaking even right now where I was at a loss before, and then at a slight loss, and the other things I'm just barely making. But again, I've always said I'll mine when I'm not losing money. I'll mine.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think just people can't take it anymore, really. I feel like they they budgeted for a couple months and that's really it where people are at. And it's getting down to that time where, Christmas is coming around, like just holidays in general, right? People need extra money and they're not going to be spending it on, I mean, you can only get
Electricity,
yelled at
yeah.
by your wife so much before you just got to shut it off. You know what I mean? Like it's it. So, people are getting heat for it, and high electric bills are just everywhere now. So
The price of energy is taking off, and it's gonna affect everybody, man. Like,
thankfully mine
certain
didn't hit
areas.
this month, but they will.
it's crazy.
It's coming. It's coming. We have Bacon, Eggs, and Hash actually asked, what's up with Radiant? Do any of you guys have any knowledge on Radiant? I've never mined it, so I don't know.
Yeah, never mind.
I had heard that it was a profitable coin from a furry friend a while back, like a couple months ago, but I haven't done anything yet. That's something I'm considering mining next after Caspa. So I need to get my Caspa core wallet working again here. See how much I got. I think I should be over 20,000 now. Should be like at 30, maybe 30 or 40,000. So I need
Nice.
to go look.
Nice.
How much is
Not that
Caspa? How much does it cost per coin?
No idea. I don't have time to even look at the markets right now.
No, I feel you.
I'm trying to think. It's
8 or
it's
9
like,
cents.
Oh, it's not even a penny.
no, it's like
No.
I have like 11,000 and it's worth
Oh,
just
like
over
crazy.
$100. So
Did I misread that?
0.1.
009.
Oh, 009. Sorry. Whoops.
No, you're good.
Everything I'm mining right
Yeah,
now
that's
is I'm holding till the next bull run at least, maybe even longer.
Yeah, that's how
No.
I am. I'm not selling anything unless I like desperately get in a jam, but is what it is.
Well, as I said, I'll probably get Caspa to, and I haven't really decided as to what kind of bag I want of Caspa, but I'll get it to a certain point and then start selling it to buy probably Bitcoin, maybe some more Flux, but I'd like to increase my Bitcoin holdings.
So the only thing that's like really appealing about Caspa right now is obviously the price. The like overall project, I just never really paid any attention to it. So I don't know much about it to like want to dive into it, but I don't know. I'm a weirdo, man. I really only focus on coins that are in Coinbase. Like those are the coins I focus on just because that's the only place I sell. I just don't deal with any other exchanges, but that's just me.
You're a mainstream person, right?
Pretty much.
If it's not a mainstream,
well, I mean, I have random coins, right, that I could sell on Trade Ogre and stuff, but like those are just gonna stay in the wallet, and I'm never gonna send them to Trade Ogre to sell them. As soon as Coinbase gets them, yeah, sure. Unless they pop off really big and it pays off to send it to Trade Ogre, then sure. But I'd rather save the whole extra tax stuff than, you know what I mean, than going to like 2 different places. I don't know. That's just me.
That's right. You don't really have anything in Coinbase right now anyway, right?
No. I have like some Shiba, but like sending that back and forth, you lose more than I'd rather just risk losing it all. Like, you know what I mean? There's no point.
Yeah.
No point. But I bought that like when it was super low, went up super high, I never sold it, and then I just wrote it back down. So that's kind of where we're at. Somebody, I think it was Chris Hanley, actually asked about Cortex. You guys ever hear of that either? CTX?
I've heard of it. I haven't mined it.
He said on what to mine it was popping. Do you guys know? Anybody look at that?
I know it's a coin. I haven't mined it. I don't know anything about it.
It says it's 9 cents and it's up 5.5% right now. Let's see if I can even share my screen. There we go. You guys can kind of see that. Oh, didn't mean to click on Telegram. What the hell?
Is Cortex the coin that you have to have? It needs to be at least 8 gigs to mine.
I couldn't even tell you.
I thought it needed to be higher than that.
Yeah, it might even be higher. It's been a minute since I've looked at Cortex, but I thought it was.
I'm thinking it's like, yeah, I think it has to be 10 gig or higher.
I mean, it's been around for a bit. 2018 at least. 2017. No, 2018. I mean, well, this is the chart where it goes, just as max. So 2018 it came out, started around $2. Now it's at whatever the hell it is, 9 cents. So
I just did a quick look at 3060 since I don't have any 3080s or 3090s.
Yep.
And it's profitable.
Is it?
Yeah. It's
Interesting.
the same profitability as Caspa on a 3060 with the defaults.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Chris Hanley said it's got to be a glitch.
I said this in the chat. I don't know if you guys saw it.
Well, I should say that's at 5 cents. Anyway,
someone's backfeeding our live.
I think it's Teaspoon.
Oh, yeah, no, it's me. I don't have my earbuds in to listen back. My bad.
Why don't you just mute your mic? And then when you're going to talk.
It's good. I've got
they pointed it out in the chat.
I wasn't sure if they could hear it because sometimes you guys can't hear what I can hear. But I do have a good or somewhat decent question for Mr. Max, because I know you watch Mr. Max Maher's videos. What did you think about all that? I mean, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, so the video I talked about with the whole the fake Bitcoin trades back and forth, like what do you think about all of that? I'll put a link in the chat if you guys haven't seen that video. I highly recommend you go check it out. This guy's got almost like 1 million subs or 100K subs, right? And no, wait, almost 1 million, I think, right? He's got like 900 and something thousand subs.
I don't know. He's got a lot.
But he is a fantastic YouTuber. Like, it's unbelievable.
Else, if you agree with him or not, if nothing else, he will make you think.
Right. And that's...
And I love the topics that he brings up. It's like, huh. Yeah. I never leave without a huh at the end of his videos. And that's what I love about it. But yeah, what he said, it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Have you ever tried to do limit orders and target the limit order so that you're between the limit and what the market is?
Yep.
And every single time you do that, somebody else goes ahead of you. That's not natural. That is not other person beating you out that quickly. That is fake. So I totally agree with them. There's a certain amount of fake trading that goes on, no question.
So just for like to let everybody like fill everybody in, basically, it doesn't know what the hell we're talking about. So what his entire thing was, it was like, you know, X amount of Bitcoin is fake, or like whatever the trades basically that's going on in the exchanges, right? So he basically pointed out that there were certain exchanges that had a certain amount of trade volume, and then they went and looked at all these exchanges and came up with a lot of bot trading back and forth. So like there was fake volume being created from all these bots buying and selling to each other all day to seem like there was a lot more trade volume than there actually was in the market. And it really just got me thinking, Like, it really got me thinking. The way he just explained everything, it was so interesting. Like, it doesn't make me nervous for Bitcoin. I don't think Bitcoin's going anywhere, but it makes me nervous those exchanges and certain coins. I'm not going to say any certain coins, but you know what I mean? Like, it just gave me that thought, like, why aren't these coins on these exchanges? And you know what I mean? And now they're on all these sketchy ones now that like are kind of on my radar. It's just weird to me. I don't know. Did you feel the same way, Max, when you like watched that?
Like I said, I think short-term wise, I think they're trying to make it easy for people to be able to buy and sell, and there isn't enough volume in order to make it easy. So therefore, they put these bots in and basically buy and sell at the going market, and they figure over a day's period of time they'll come out even. It's just that people don't want to sit and put in a buy or a sell order and wait 40 minutes for another buyer or a seller to act on that. They want it, they want an instant. So, you know, but now what's interesting is if you look at what you think you're saying is sketchy, the Trade Ogre. Trade Ogre, actually, I've had trouble actually getting some sells or buys to go through. It takes time. So actually, I would say it's I see it less on that exchange than I do on other exchanges.
What, the bot stuff?
Yeah, the bot stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, part of it could just be there's less volume going on. So therefore it is going to take longer, and maybe the volume is there on the other exchanges. I don't know.
Right. It was an interesting topic to say the least, and it definitely like spun my wheels to a point where I was like, I feel like everything's a lie right now. Like for at least an hour. For at least an hour, I was super concerned. But again, it wasn't because like, you know, concerned about Bitcoin or anything. It was just, actually, you made a good point, Max. The way you said it was, it's like back in the day when the stock market used to trade with pink slips and personality. Now it's all automated bots on exchanges because you don't need to call people anymore. It's just all internet. And it was a very good
back in the day when you had market makers. I mean, Boiler Room. What was the other one I mentioned?
I don't remember, to be honest. I'm not a huge stock guy. DJ Mines might know a lot more.
There's another movie I mentioned, but anyway,
watch like Wolf of Wall Street, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Wall Street, that was what I mentioned. Yeah. I mean, this is where guys are selling just crap and making people believe in it and driving up the price by selling and selling and selling. Right. And then it crashes. And all of that is manipulative. Yeah. And so is some of this go on in crypto? Absolutely it does. It's an unregulated market. So there is going to be some of that going on.
Gotcha.
You're selling garbage to garbage man. That's, you're talking like blue chip. You're talking about like pink slip stocks, like the penny stocks and shit. Yeah. You know, like, yeah, it's selling its garbage. Like, and that's, we have that now in crypto. We're having that whole, like you just said, we're having that whole 1980s, 1990s penny stock bullshit that's coming into crypto. And then it's going to phase out eventually. The regulation will hit, and then that'll go away, and it'll be something else that'll kind of, it's in phases. Those guys are probably the ones that are doing all these friggin' rug pulls. Because think about it. They're like, hey, we can create this for X amount of dollars. We can get in the community, pretend we're going to do this, go 10X, and then pull out. We all make $1 million each. You know what I mean? Like, that's what they did. You know, that's just what they did. It's what they did back in the penny stock days. I mean, Jordan Belfort said, he goes, the rich people don't buy penny stocks because they're too friggin' smart. He goes, idiots buy penny stocks. Like, that's what he said. So
I just remember friggin' what's that guy's name? Like Jonah, whatever. When he was, Jonah Hill, is that his name? Is that the guy that was in the movie with him? And he was like, "You show me a check stub right now for $9,700. I'm quitting my job, and I'm coming to work for you." Or whatever it was.
You show me a check for $75,000. I quit my job and I work for you.
And the next scene, he's like, "Hey, yeah, I quit." It's like insane. Like that whole movie was just unreal. And that's
quit my job and going into stocks.
Yeah, it's God, crazy. It's insane. It's wild to think about. That's where crypto is right now. Yeah. And it's also kind of scary to think about who's going to get bagged, who's going to be the next Belfort. You know what I mean?
That's kind of the whole point of regulation, right? Is why they're wanting to do this, because while there is, you know, good projects out there, there's always those bad apples, right? And those few bad apples,
will ruin it. It really is.
Will ruin it.
Few Bad apples.
Okay. Hey,
Oh,
I'm trying to be nice, all right?
Let's put this
I'm
in
like
perspective.
Hawk here, right? You turn
Wait a
over
minute.
a tree, all
Let's
right?
put perspective. Let's put this in perspective. There are thousands of projects. Okay, thousands of projects.
Mm-hmm.
How many of those? What percentage of those would you say are rug pulls, Max?
Well, I wouldn't say they're okay. 90% of them aren't rug pulls. 90% of them are garbage.
Okay, 90% are garbage. They don't mean anything, right? So out of that 100%, there are just probably people there that'll rug pull at what, 5%? That'll probably 5%.
Again, it depends on your definition of rug pull. I'll give you an example because the other part of it is
doing nothing but stealing money. That's a rug pull to me.
okay. There are things going on right now that some people are classifying as rug pulls. One of them was Ardana, and I forget what the other one was, but they were both associated with Cardano. They both shut down this week, and there were people that were saying they were rug pulls. I wouldn't classify those necessarily as rug pulls, but the other thing that's going on in crypto right now is there's no VC money anymore. It's drying up. It's like the .com bust is what we're seeing. And this is what is really going to cause a lot of the coins to go away because they have no money to do development. They got no money to pay anybody for the development.
What the hell? So Pearl Rival said, "What the hell pulls the rug over 7K?"
Who?
Yeah, I think he meant
Who
to say
the hell?
who.
I don't know. I don't know what he means by that.
Who the hell? So wait, yeah, what was that? I don't even know. I feel like I missed something. I'm not sure though. That's I mean, again, all these new coins that are coming in, like why are they all coming in right now? That's what makes me so nervous. It's like it's almost like kicking people while they're down if their intention is to
think of it this way.
malicious.
The market's down, right? These devs, these work for hire developers that work on these projects are out of work. You can probably get them a lot cheaper. It's probably cheaper now to start a project than it was in the bull run because let's say you had to hire a company for an audit or you needed to hire some devs. They were busy with other projects. That drives the price up. Now projects are going bankrupt. People are losing money. Now they're going and they're saying, oh man, I need a job, dude. You got a project you want? Oh, I'll do it for half the price.
Well, there's that, and there's also the devs. There's also the devs that are saying, "Hey, they don't have any money to pay anybody anymore, so I'll just go off and do my own project."
Either in that, it could also be an ethics thing too. It's they're at a point where they are not making enough money. They don't care if they're rug pulls. They're just going to do what they want to do and then get their money. You know what I mean? It could be that.
3Fox said he was referring to PINKCHAIN, and then Pro Rival said PINKCHAIN. He said ridiculous. They could have scammed us for more. LOL, and he's totally right because it's yeah. So actually, that's a good. They probably made like 7K. They probably didn't make much, to be honest, off of it. But just in general, like I don't even know, to be honest. But
maybe it wasn't a rug pull. Maybe it was. Maybe they had a disagreement.
That's what I'm asking. Yeah.
7,000. If he's correct, then 7,000. I wouldn't pull a project. I mean, if I was a rug pull guy, I wouldn't pull that.
Right.
But again, I don't know what their financial situation was. Maybe they thought they had VC money guaranteed, and all of a sudden it dried up, and they went, "Sorry,
could be.
Can't do it anymore."
Yeah, maybe they pulled out because of the state of the market. We don't. Nobody knows. We're speculating that, but they did have a massive sell-off, though, didn't they? Didn't they have a massive sell-off to Binance?
Yeah, I thought it was a couple of million.
Couple million.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like 2 to 3 million PINKCHAIN. I thought that.
And I think it was worth a lot more than $7,000. I don't know what their price was.
I might be mistaken, but I thought that was in a Twitter post somewhere. I don't remember.
I don't know. I stayed away from PINKCHAIN.
Mining King, are you on Twitter?
Recently, due to recent events here, Hawk has enlightened me to do Twitter, and surprisingly enough, dude, I got like 700 followers on there, which is crazy. I'm really not good. I'm really not good at Twitter and doing all that stuff. I try to put some, a few tweets out there. I don't really like Twitter though. Like if I had to pick between Facebook and Twitter, Twitter's layout was just confusing to me, and it's kind of weird. I don't like the structure.
Replies and retweets and what?
I just want to see what people say and see the comments and then reply to them. Just like Facebook, it's simple.
Yeah, you click on it, it just gives you a reply. It doesn't show you the string of messages.
Mining King, you sound old because you're like, why can't they make it like Facebook?
Real quick, Steven Cicero, his son is turning 5 tomorrow. Trying to get the house ready. No worries for being late. Happy birthday to your son.
Happy birthday. Real quick.
Very nice pronunciation, by the way.
See, I'm learning. See that?
And
Picking it
Pro
up.
Rival here said something that rings a bell in my head a little. If PINKCHAIN was really a rug pull, why would they leave the chain open? Most of these people shut down their networks, and that's the end of it.
That's true.
Right,
Good
yeah, I
question.
saw that.
Usually they wrap everything
anyone
up.
else to take over. It's like, what?
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, so
Like,
so
I
my
just go buy the
thing is
domain
that
and then
it doesn't look so much as a rug pull to me as much as it looked like something didn't work out. Because why would they leave the chain operational? Why not just take it down? Am I wrong or?
We're gonna
Pineapple
rename it
pizza.
to RPM coin and have RPM bathwater NFTs on there.
Anybody who takes that over though is going to have to change. They're going to have to rebrand it.
Pineapple,
They-
pineapple
I
pizza.
think it'll
says,
be
"I'm
very
announcing
hard
rug
to
coin."
take it over, and even with the rebrand, it's going to take you a very long time to get, trust back. You know what I mean with
Nah,
miners.
there's people
again.
still mining it, man.
Companies,
Is
There's still
going?
miners on it.
I don't know. They
Let's-
probably are. Who knows?
let's talk facts. Companies know how to regain trust. In the 1970s, Tylenol killed a few hundred people with Tylenol. Okay, Max is nodding his head. He knows what I'm talking about. And then they regain trust. Now Tylenol's the top dog. They know what they're doing. There's companies. There's people who are hired to do this. Come on and fix brands. And if somebody with the right amount of money and the right amount of knowledge can come in, PINKCHAIN can be rebranded into something else, and you never know. And that's what.
For clarification, Tylenol, the company that makes Tylenol, did not kill people. It was somebody who grabbed the pills, put cyanide in the pills, and then put them back on the shelves. And people
Max has a
bought those.
note. Max has a note hitting right now. He's getting a little.
Negatively affected
getting
their
a little-
brand. The point I'm trying to make.
glitchy.
I know what point you're trying to make, but you know me, I'm pedantic. I have to make sure the details are correct.
There was issues with Tylenol and some another ingredient that they were using. I have to look at it. It's an old story, way before I was thought of. But the point I'm trying to make is that when a brand gets damaged, if they want to keep the brand, there's people out there who know the psychology, consumer psychology. They'll go out there and they'll fix it. That's my
Makes sense.
Look at Exxon,
right. Look at BP.
All right, guys. We have our first call in of the night. He tried calling in the other night with us, Mr. Hawk. So I'm hoping he has
Oh, was the guy who had the bad
audio.
service?
Yeah, let's see if he can
Okay.
talk to us now. We have Wheeling Crypto and Coffee. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Not much. How about y'all? Can you hear me?
We can hear you. That's
Oh, we
awesome.
can
Hell
hear
yeah,
you
you
now,
figured it
man.
out.
What's going on?
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Yeah, I had to switch phones because my phone I currently have was the one I was using last time. Was trying to use my government phone and it wasn't allowing me to get through.
Dun, dun,
Oh,
dun.
damn. Yeah, that's always a bastard, huh? That stinks. Look at that. Mr. Dogelord Coffee real quick in the chat. It's a Misfit Mining code for 10% off the entire order at dogelordcoffee.com. Drop a link in the chat, Mr. Dogelord, please.
Does Doge Lord, does he make espresso or only just regular coffee?
I don't know.
He also makes espresso coffee too.
He does. Use the discount code Hawk Crypto Mine for 10% off.
I just gave him crap for saying that in my chat.
I know you did. That's why I said it.
I was like, what the hell? No Misfit Mining one? What the hell's going on here? No, I'm just kidding. I don't get. I don't get any money from that stuff anyways. But Wheeling Crypto. So I know you tried the whole YouTube thing. I don't know if you're still doing it or not, but are you still mining or are you still, obviously you're still interested in it, but give us your story. What's going on right now with you?
Well, currently my mining motherboard is taking a crap,
Okay.
but I have Nemesis from DCA going to try to fix it and do a video on it as soon as I get it to him.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
My main problem with that board currently is it'll let me go through past BIOS, let me go past everything, get to my main page, and then as soon as I give it the permissions through the certain things I need to for the miner, it will go straight to a different color like black, blue, purple, and stuff like that. I was running only one graphics card, which was a 1660 Ti MSI Frozen 7 on a Zeus H370 Mining Master motherboard, and the RAM slots decided to quit on me. So I did some investigating on my board and come to find out there's a few micro components on it need to be changed.
Oh wow. There
Interesting.
you go.
So he's got
some solid work needs to be done. There you go.
Yeah,
That's
Nemesis
That's
is
more
your
work
guy
than I
for
would
that.
ever do.
More work.
Other
you
than
ever
that,
do?
I still have the MSI 970G A43 motherboard. The only thing I'm missing from that is the FX Black Edition, so I can get back up and mining. I'm going to use that board in the meantime until I can get the other one fixed.
Nice. There you go. Yeah, better than nothing. So now, how's your electric rate looking? Is it pricey or is it?
Don't pay electric.
Oh, you don't pay for electric. That's awesome.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
In a high rise currently. I'm in a current high rise situation. Here in Wheeling, West Virginia, where I live at.
Okay.
I'm not giving no addresses or anything because I don't want people sending me anything. But regardless, other than that, I've been taking a deep dive also into cryptocurrency when it comes to the Ethereum blockchain coding.
Okay.
I'm trying to learn that because I want to do an arbitration style flash loan and see how that would work. But I've been looking at the scripts and codes and stuff of that nature, but not quite understanding where the arguments and stuff got to go. I understand where some of the addresses and stuff of that need to go, but when it comes down to it, that's a whole new ball game for me.
Yeah, that's I mean, that's out of my wheelhouse, to be honest, like any type of stuff like that. But I don't know. Any of you guys have any experience with that stuff? I would assume not, right? No one's really gotten into the coding side of stuff.
Wait,
Mr.
The
Teaspoon.
minute you say ETH, and I just like, I'm head out.
Well, I guess we're talking to you.
All right, hold on. I
go ahead.
missed that. I'm trying to sign up for Doge Lord. I was seeing if you had espresso coffee.
Oh, this freaking guy. This guy.
Shoot.
So he's getting into he wants to get into like is it called coding? Like what would you call it? I guess what do you call it?
What kind of what language are you
It's
trying
just
to learn?
basically coding.
On the Ethereum network, he's trying to like arbitrage. He
I
said
want
I
to do
really have no idea.
arbitrage plus flash loan, where I can borrow the flat from there, do the arbitration between the two different platforms. For instance, like if I borrowed 300,000, for example, and I've got it in a final exchange, like Sushi Swap, for example, or Uniswap, and say Uniswap has it for $1 difference. Take that and sell it to that different coin by flipping it from the flash loan from one coin to another, and then turn around, put it back to the original coin, plus pay the gas fee and take my profit from that.
Yeah, so you'd be flipping
That sort of made sense.
a lot of money for a little bit of profit each time, basically. Is that kind of what you're trying to get at?
Yeah, to where I can have it called every single day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Right. Right. And then obviously it's worth it at that point. Now, is everything legal about doing that? Just wondering.
Yeah, it's legal. It's legal because you're borrowing from the blockchain. As long as you pay back your the arbitration loan from the flash loan by taking it into another coin and then selling that coin to another exchange, but turning around and borrowing, putting the same exact amount of money back into what you borrowed plus the gas fees. Then after that, whatever's left over, you can take over and use it for however you want.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's definitely something new. I've never even heard it explained like that. Let's put it that way. Anything along those lines. That's kind of neat, actually.
Yeah,
I hope that works out for you. What are you gonna say, King?
There's
Sorry.
one place on AAAWAVE I was looking at, but I forget exactly what the name of it is, but you just basically take the boxes and you just slide them up and you put the codes in like that, and there's no coding necessary, but you have to have the money on hand to pay for the gas fees. And I don't have it right now, being on the fixed income as I am and paying for things the way things are so expensive lately.
Right. I think everybody's in the same situation, but that's damn, that's insane. That's crazy. It's definitely neat. That's neat. Neat way to look at things, kind of outside the box thinking, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Because with me being on the fixed income, I got to figure out ways to make money. And mining, it's fun and all, but with the way the bear market is in the 10 series, it's not making hardly any money whatsoever right now.
Yeah.
Right.
I was making per month off of that one card about $30. Now I'm making less than $6 a month off of it.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
Jeez,
everybody.
that sucks,
Yep.
yeah.
We've all taken a pay cut.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yep.
A major pay cut.
Insane. So now, what cards did you say you had?
10 series.
Right now, I only have one 1660 Ti graphics card, which is the MSI.
Okay.
Nice.
1660 Ti GDR6 Frozen 7 graphics card, the one that has the RGB on it.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Cool. Oh,
But
yeah, man.
my motherboard I currently have can run 13 of those cards, but the only problem is after that, it's got to be P104 or P106 type card declared to finish that board out.
Yeah, right. You gotta love those mixed board.
What, the B250s?
Max
Is that what it was?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, the mining expert or whatever that needs
Right.
the specific cards. Interesting. Nice, man. Well, I'm glad everything's going well, and I'm glad you have a plan. That's kind of neat. So when do you think you're going to attack that? Like, how long is it going to take you to learn how to do that stuff?
So far, I've been doing it for the last 4 months. I've been sitting here at my computer at my house
Mhm.
and on my phone. I got free time other than when I'm going to school to finish up my high school diplomacy, which I only have 2 more sections to pass. I'm 41 years old. Yeah, I got some learning
for you.
disabilities and all that kind of stuff, but I'm getting there. I've been in the GD class so far for 23 years, and I'm not going to quit till I get it because I
Yeah,
want
good
to
for
go
you.
for coding
Good for you.
or something
Do it.
science.
Yeah, that's good, dude.
Perseverance will always beat talent. Remember that.
What
Trust
was it?
me.
What did you say?
Like perseverance,
Oh, yeah.
perseverance will always beat talent.
Gotcha.
You know people that were extraordinarily smart, extraordinarily talented, didn't have the engine to do anything. I know people who couldn't read straight in school became multimillionaires as they got older. So
Right.
you don't need a, you know what I'm saying? That's when you ever see those guys with Ferraris and their license plate says dropout.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, no, it's true though. I mean,
When it comes down to,
Good.
go ahead.
no, you're good. You're good, man.
Go ahead,
Good.
Chip.
Well,
The only thing with me is I didn't really have a choice in the matter of not going to high school because I'm not going to put it out there, but I've had some issues in my past that I had to deal with, and nobody wanted to listen to me, thinking I was stupid and an idiot because of learning disabilities and whatnot. So therefore, I spent my high school years in a detention center that did not need to be at, basically. So
Right.
after I got out, they put me into the GED class, and I've been with them ever since 2000, and I've never quit yet.
Good.
right. Yeah, no, you
Nice.
shouldn't quit, man. You should definitely keep going until you get it. That's awesome. I'm glad you're still doing it and you didn't give up. A lot of people would have just thrown in the towel at this point. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
good on you for
You got
sticking
more
through it.
perseverance than I do.
Right.
The other hand, when it comes to the YouTube channel, I haven't really been doing much with it because of the fact I've been busy with school and everything else. But once school is out and everything, I'm gonna probably do a few things on there for my channel. But I think I'm gonna start showing and recording what I'm doing with this coding stuff and see if people can help me from that point.
Yeah, absolutely. Why not? Share it with people when you learn, you know? That's awesome. Just don't get yourself in trouble doing anything sketchy. You know what I mean? Don't want to see you like get super far and then you're like, you know, fighting jail time because you did something sketchy. But I mean, that's just I'm sure you could get into hot water if you do something, you know, iffy in that aspect. But I mean, again, I don't know what's involved in that whole thing, but it seems pretty interesting. But yeah, do you guys have any thing you want to bring up for Mr. Wheeling Crypto? Or do you guys want to ask any questions, Wheeling Crypto, to any of these guys on the panel? Feel free.
So
Well, I do want to say one thing to Max Footage. One thing I love about your show is you're always showing people the correct way of doing things. I've seen people on here on YouTube that's showing the incorrect way, and you always show the correct way of doing something. And
Well, thank
I've
you.
always watched your show and Chump Change, but Hot Crypto, you're new to me, and Mining KiiNG, you're new to me. But I did subscribe to both of your all's channels.
Thank you,
Appreciate it,
sir.
man.
I appreciate that, man. Thanks for the support, brother.
You're awesome,
I'm
man.
also on Discord if you want to be on my Discord too.
Oh, yes.
Sounds
Hit
good,
us-
buddy.
Send us the invite.
Absolutely.
So wheeling
Absolutely.
real
Because I
quick,
got
where
you
does-
got on there to where you guys can post your rig picks on there. You got on there where you can show off different hardware, upcoming stuff, Black Friday deals, whatever you want to post on those segments that's on there.
Sweet.
That's cool.
Absolutely. Yeah. Send us the invite.
So wheeling, where does the coffee come into your Wheeling Crypto and Coffee YouTube username?
Because with coffee the first thing in the morning, if I don't have it, I'm a grouch.
I can relate.
Yeah, I think we can all relate to that, to be honest.
I mean, I'm usually happy by my second one. I'm okay.
I drink
Pretty
a
much.
pot and a half of coffee in an hour.
Wow, that's a lot of coffee.
Damn.
That's a lot of coffee.
Yep, that's insane. Well, dude, Whaling Crypto, thank you so much for calling in, dude. You're awesome. Stick with it, and yeah, send us the invite in Discord for
Absolutely,
yours.
man.
I'll go check it out. All right, big
Absolutely.
guy.
All right.
If you like coffee that much, go to Doge Lord Coffee, man.
Make sure you use Hawk Crypto for 10% off.
Currently, I still have 18 bags of 12-ounce coffee still in my house.
Nice.
Oh, damn.
I got it from
Right. Well,
vanilla coffee to
in 2 weeks, when you're done with that, then you'll order the other.
I put in Hawk Mining sucks, but I didn't get a discount.
when I first started
Actually charged you more.
It was
It
so
charged you
worth
more.
it.
So,
Charge you more.
when I
right,
first
man?
started when I
That's
first
awesome.
started drinking this coffee, I had over 46 bags of it.
Nice.
God damn. That's
Dang,
insane.
that's a lot.
Well,
I drank a lot of
keep-
coffee.
keep your head up, man. Keep chugging away at that GED, and we'll talk to
And
you
chugging
soon,
away
buddy.
the Coffee.
Appreciate you for calling in. All right, man.
Have a good
Definitely
one,
let
man.
you guys know if I
Yeah.
pass that map. It's which I'm going to be taking here soon.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let
Guys,
us
good
know.
luck, man.
Sounds good. Good luck, man. We'll see you
Bro.
soon.
Cheers.
Later,
Nice
buddy.
seeing y'all. Talk to you later.
Peace. All
Okay,
right.
The discount code is Hawk Crypto Mining, not Hawk Mining. You clearly don't listen.
No, he put
I
put
put
in
in Hawk Mining
You watch
sucks.
this show?
I thought I was gonna get an extra discount.
Oh,
They
that's
charged
right.
you more. They charged you more, right? Mining King. It actually
Listen,
costs.
discount
prices
code
went up.
Mining King blows for 40%.
You want to pay
What's
more?
wrong with you? Oh, you guys are the worst.
He
All
obviously
right.
doesn't
Let me
think
see.
that because he has my flag in the background there. He doesn't think that.
Hey, since we have a little bit of an interlude here,
Yeah.
I sent you a link. Share it with people. Before we got on this live stream, I was just going over internet and watching people that I normally view. There was a one guy, Danny something, or he's got a tech channel. They got like 6,000 followers, whatever. But he did a review on this Focus 2
This fractal
case.
design.
Fractal.
Good old fractal design.
$60 for an RGB
Wow.
case. That's insane these days.
Yeah, that is
But
pretty.
there's no power
was
supply
the review.
basement. I hate.
That's
seeing
the only thing. Yes, there's no power supply
can't do-
basin.
Can't do
So
it.
yes, you're going to see some cables down there a little bit. It's not perfect. They've got to cut corners somewhere in order to get down even to what the normal price is at $79.99. I mean, think of another case, a real case manufacturer that's in that price range.
Cooler Master.
Yeah, that would not be as nice as this though.
Yeah, Cooler Mass is really cheap though.
Yeah. This has beveled edges. I mean,
Okay,
it's a nice case.
Cooler
It's a very
Master-
nice case.
They are one of the cheaper brands, but they are tried and true. They have been around for years.
They have been around.
So is
for years.
Walmart. But we know where all that stands. All right,
Hey,
King.
Hey, what are you saying about Walmart right now?
Hey,
Right?
I like
Anyway,
Walmart, but
this
you know what I'm saying.
Is a steal at $20 off an $80 case.
This is a
that's
new
Hey,
egg.
I
insane.
got this beer at Walmart. All right.
Probably did. All right, let me drop this in the chat for you guys. If anybody's interested,
I'm
go
gonna
check it out.
laugh.
That's not an affiliate link or anything. It was just something I saw.
I'm gonna laugh when King comes down here for the first time when we're setting up the new data center, and he's at the airport and he has no beard, and he gets in the car. He says, "Oh shit, hold on."
Just tapes it on. Imagine.
I would die, bro.
That'd
I
be the
would die.
best. That would be the best. All right, let's see. What else we got in the chat? Teaspoon, you seen any questions? Have you been watching the chat?
Let's see.
At all?
I sent you
I
like a
heard-
picture, Mr. Chump.
Let's see.
Oh, you
To
did.
show everybody that that's eventually what I'm gonna be giving away on my 5K.
So
here
Pineapple
soon.
Pizza
This
said
guy?
Cougar MX.
It's in the Discord.
speaker-
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my bad.
No, you're good.
Cougar Pineapple Pizza said Cougar MX 330G Air is also $60 with a PSU basement. Interesting.
Nice.
So this is what you're giving away for the shirt giveaway?
No.
Sure.
That's gonna be that's an AMD reference 6700 autographed by me that I'm giving away for the t-shirts. This is a brand new 3070 Ti Hollow, brand new,
Ooh,
getting shipped to my house. Will be here tomorrow. That's gonna be for my 5K.
nice.
Wow.
Interesting. Nice. This guy, you complained about buying a Go XLR, and you just bought a brand new GPU to give away.
He always complains.
I don't understand you.
I sold
I
some
don't
of my
understand
Bitcoin,
you.
so it's all good, man. Well, it's because I appreciate everybody showing me support. I
Hey.
never thought I'd ever make it to 5K, you know, let alone 1,000. You know, that seemed like such a
I'm happy
a
for
really
you. I think it's
far-
awesome. I think it's awesome. You should. I mean, it's great.
How
But
fast you would have gotten to 5K if you actually had followed through and said, I will shave off my beard when I get to 5K. You'd have gotten there so much faster.
oh, dude, you'd be well over. You'd be 10 by now. Get rid of that thing.
Hey, you want to get to 10? Really? Say, I will shave off my beard when I get to 10K subscribers.
Just for the record,
is
by the way.
Why is there such hatred against the beard?
There's no hatred against the beard.
You won't even do it.
It's
You won't
like,
do it.
wait,
I
hang
was
on a
gonna do
second. This is like you see, the beard is your thing.
Yeah.
Panda's is not showing his face. So everybody's like, hey, show the face, show the face. Yours is shave the beard, shave the beard.
I think Panda would do it at a million.
He said he
I
never
don't think
would.
he would.
Yeah,
I don't think he would. That's part of his persona at this point.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's had it too long, man. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't reveal it now. Now it's like kind of.
Plus,
like,
you can't undo it. He can shave off his beard and grow it back.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Never thought of it like
So
that.
it's totally
You can't
different.
undo it.
Totally different.
Yeah. Once you're out there, you know.
Champ, you got to show the.
Okay, D miners. Max is not my publicist here. He does not speak for me, so no, I'm not honoring that, D miners. He's not my publicist.
Yeah, that's pretty funny, actually, Teaspoon. Dude, every time I pop a thing out, it goes to the main screen that we're on. So I'm just going to show you guys through Discord. All right, check this out. This guy, manly man, shaves his beard off, baby face.
Watch out, it's baby.
It was actually pretty funny. Teaspoon, that was his one-liner for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
There it is. He gets one a year. All right, let's see what else we got for questions in the chat. If you guys have anything else to talk about, please feel free to ask. Today is about you guys, because we got nothing.
I got
What
one
you
other
got?
thing to talk about.
Max,
Yeah.
spill the beans, buddy.
Okay,
Floor
so
is yours.
Monday I said I'm done. Right? That was my not Monday. Oh, sorry.
You
Chump, I don't know if
clickbaited
you
me
were
so
there or
hard
not.
on that.
What was that?
I watched it after. You clickbaited me so hard on that. I'm not mad. I'm just
Anyway,
disappointed.
I said I was done with Ethereum. I said I was selling it. I have sold a portion of it, but now I've had second thoughts after listening to the dev call. The dev call, basically, there are some developers that are hardcore. We need to get withdrawals done. And so there's a lot, about half the people are pushing for about a 6-month fork to be able to do withdrawals.
Wow.
Like that's going to be the primary thing. And the other half is like, no, we need to do a full one. So
But
yeah, I know.
is it
What?
going to tank the price? Do you think everyone's going to like pull out right away?
I think if they make it a priority and they do it when the price is low, no, I don't think. The thing is the price
Once
was
it
high
starts
and now
going
it
up.
tanked.
Right. Once it starts going up, if they release it, then people will.
Some people will, but again,
Mhm.
it'll be more of a gradual thing because people will have different pain points as to when they want to pull out or not.
Right. Yeah.
So the best thing for them to do is before any type of bull market goes into effect, they should do the enabling of withdrawals so that they don't have this sudden withdrawal. Either way, they're going to have to put in some controls to say we can't have everybody pulling out their ETH. And unfortunately, that's going to kind of motivate people to be like, okay, I better get it out now because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get the money out. So I don't know. It'll be interesting, but I'm hoping that the logical minds will prevail, which is get withdrawals done, put all of this to bed. It's going to be better for the coin. It's going to be better for the community. And then they won't hear all this bitching and moaning about it. And then they can concentrate on what they really need to do with the remainder of the roadmap.
Well, I think that's right, Step. Like they gotta start focusing on the community, because if they don't do that, like that's what's carrying the coin. All right. If they don't focus on the community at all, and they just do what they want to do and they continue to do what they want to do, people aren't going to want to support it. I mean, we've already seen it.
That's really where they're at. The other part of it is that they need to do that because if they want to eliminate censorship, they have to allow people to that are caught in this catch-22 situation. You have to allow them to make a decision as to whether or not they feel comfortable being involved in it with what's going on with the U.S. government and OFAC, or not. You know, that you got to let them make that decision.
Yeah. No, it's a good it's a good thing. It's kind of interesting. What was that?
Sounds like backpedaling.
Oh, it is. It's definitely. I believe that they've gotten pressure.
Well, they
It's
got to
not
cover their
pressure
ass
from
now.
past miners.
Yeah.
It's pressure from, Ethereum holders. So yeah, the total community is putting some pressure on them.
Here's my I'm sorry, King. Why are you smiling? Because it just completely distracted me. You don't smile.
I was pretending to sleep because we're talking about Ethereum. I mean, I thought we're done with this thing, man. I thought we were done with this thing.
It's part of crypto,
you know what?
man.
We have
I feel like
another.
if they're getting pressure from the holders. If they're getting pressure from the holders to release the staked ETH, it's going to be a mass exodus, man.
You know
I think
what?
They're getting pressure from not being forced into making a decision of whether or not they deal with the censorship or pull out so that they don't have to deal with the censorship. There is a strong proponent within the community saying censorship shouldn't be allowed at all, and they're working on solutions to eliminate that censorship, which obviously is going to send the U.S. government into a tizzy about it. But bottom line is you have to let people make a decision prior to when you eliminate censorship. So they need to do this first in order to allow in order to get to the point of censorship, because there are definitely developers that are like, as I've mentioned before, they always said, well, I don't feel that strongly, it's not a hill I'm willing to die on. Well, there are a number of developers that know that we've made fun of them for that, and now they come out and say, this is the hill I'm willing to die on. Especially Eric Wall in particular.
Interesting. Well, we do have another caller in, and this is the man, Network Bits. What's up?
Good evening,
Joe. How you doing, buddy?
Joe,
Max, bullish on Ethereum, huh?
I no, I did not. Wait a minute. Do not misinterpret.
I think I'll go buy some.
If there's anybody outside this panel who understands me more than anyone outside this panel, it's Joe. Joe is like a twin brother. We talk, and it's like I hear myself talking.
Yeah, kind of.
How he
the same roots.
Right. How he hates everybody and tells people to shut the fuck up. I love it.
When did I say that?
Oh,
That's awesome. Real quick,
He's a
56.
much more laid back version of you, Hawk.
Thanks for the $5 super chat, 56. Appreciate you,
You guys
bro.
have seen me in
Should've
action
seen
yet.
him in the poker game we had the other night. Joe flew off the hand after kicking our ass. Flew off the handle about he.
Oh, you're gonna bring it up again. You're gonna bring it up again. You're gonna remind me how I wasted over a year of my life on this shit. Come on.
Most people waste a year of their life in bad relationships.
I kind of like to hear
what
Max.
Hawk is trying to do right now is he's trying to get somebody else triggered into a rant.
I really wasn't. I was just gonna.
I mean, it's not as bad as somebody losing their, Neoxa keys, and their password and getting knocked out of their wallet.
New
Wow,
jokes.
that's a low blow. That came out of left field, man.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah. I realized not a lot of people like the whole New York, New Jersey attitude. You should be punched in the face for talking shit. They don't like that stuff. People want to be touchy feely today, and it's not listen. Some people do need to be punched in the face for talking shit. That's just how that goes. But not everybody likes that because everybody gets gotta be nice and.
Now they're ripping on you in the comments, Hawk.
Yeah.
Oh,
there
God.
we go. Look at
There we
that.
go. There we go.
We got a new leaf. We got the new tree Hawk here. He doesn't talk like that anymore.
I don't talk like that anymore. But just the new tree hawk is planted on top of the old tree hawk. Okay, so the little one.
So you're saying the roots are
a little
tainted.
bit, if you want.
Shallow
Definitely.
roots. Yeah.
This is exactly what you're saying, King. Exactly.
The purple background told me to be nice.
There you go. There you go. At least it's not red. It'd be worse if it was red. So, Mr. Joe, what's new with you, buddy? How's everything?
Oh, nothing. I'm just catching up now to what you guys are talking about. I've just sleeping off Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh my God, it ruined me too, man. So bad. It just made me feel like crap the last 2 days. I was so tired yesterday. It was awful. But
Max gave me an invite to some event going on.
I thought he was
that's
hacked.
free money.
Everybody thought he was hacked, actually.
I swear to God.
No,
Yeah.
it's bugging me.
I texted him on his phone, like, Max, are you in Discord right now? Because I've never heard Max invite anybody for any. I mean, it's just not. It didn't sound like traditional Max. So I'm like, because I'm thinking like, shit, we gotta like, Chump's gotta ban him out of Misfits before they hack Misfits and shut everything down. Panic because he goes to bed at 6:30. Like,
For those people that don't know, Fieldworks is a research company. They send me surveys every now and then. Most of them I don't qualify for. I saw this
$10
one about crypto. I was like, of course I'll qualify for this one. So I called them up. They asked me the same questions that they gave me online. Just they verify to make sure you're going to answer things the same way. They're like, yes, you qualify for this, but you need to invite 2 or 3 people to come join you. I was like, okay, that shouldn't be too hard. So invited Joe, who's also in the Chicago area, and another person. I don't know if he is here this evening, but I won't mention him by name. But anyway, I invited both of them, and it's been crickets. Haven't heard anything. It was supposed to be tomorrow night. Or sorry, Monday night. So I'm kind of bummed because I was like, yeah, it would have been nice $200 in a pocket for 90 minutes. That would have definitely been really nice.
So you haven't heard back from him?
I have not heard back from him.
Yeah, I haven't heard from him.
Interesting.
That's-
Interesting.
I was hoping to, do a collab video. Max could make a video of me getting thrown out of the event.
hey, that's bullshit.
Usually what happens.
I can totally see it. If I was a Marine, I'd be like Joe. That's how that would go.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
awesome.
they didn't really come out and say it, but I'm pretty sure it was basically for some type of crypto app. And they wanted some feedback on it. That's typically what it's regarding. It's usually regarding some type of user interface or taste testing. That's been the norm that I've done.
Look at Teaspoon. He's trying to do brand placement.
He's advertising right
Working on that sponsor, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go.
Move stuff around.
So we have a question. Send it RC says, what's everyone's feelings about KDA? Joe, I'm going to let you answer this one. What do you think about KDA, Joe?
I don't know. Oh, is that Kadena?
Yes, it's Kadena.
Yes.
That's not Kadena, is it?
Yes, it is. Kadena. Sorry, I should have
What I
said.
heard about the Kadena blockchain is phenomenal, but I haven't actually looked at it deep enough to confirm that. So
Okay.
it's actually something I'm very interested in looking more into.
And why are you interested in looking into it?
Seems that
Helium
features
competitor? Because of
What's
the
that?
helium competitor?
Kadena?
No. Helium competitor. I'm trying to remember what it was called.
Oh, because who is that functions on it?
Crank. Yes.
Yeah, they are building on it. And
Yep.
that was one of the first times I've heard about it. But from what I understand, it has the way they build it, native relational database, you can open up multiple side chains over time to support functionality when your app or whatever it is you're building grows. Still proof of work.
I think Kadena is going to be.
I guess it's a kind of what would you call it? Both public and private in nature.
And it's
So-
profitable to mine, but the ASICs are just really expensive.
Yeah.
And it's just, like I would totally get one, but they're like $15,000, $12,000.
From the mining community, that's one of the top ones I keep hearing about. So there's something, I mean, I got to really look into it and spend a couple hours, going over the little details. But that and Hedera has been another one I've had my eye on.
What was it?
Which one was it? Which one?
Hedera,
Kadera?
sometimes called Hashgraph. But that will be like the more corporatized blockchain. They're proof of stake, and they don't use the typical algorithm from the way I understand it. But this is going to be, the main criticism of it is that it's decentralization for, once again, centralization at the top. They have like IBM, Google executives sitting on their board. But I still think it's going to have a place that's fitting within the industry, because there's going to be other, maybe, non-grassroots decentralization type of miners and tech people. There's still going to be the big corporations who want to get in and use this technology. They're going to want a place to go. And we're going to want a place that we can hold coins and make a profit off of it. So I still think they have their spots fitting within the ecosystem. Like I said, proof of stake. They say that they're really trying hard to keep their nodes distributed amongst different holders right now. Who knows? But yeah, I guess less Silicon version, Valley version of Solana. Not as many screw ups. A little bit different tech. Still proof of stake.
Is anybody? Just a question: is anybody active in the? I don't know much about Kadena. I'm sorry. I'm going to go back to Kadena for a second. I don't know much about Kadena. Was anybody active in their community? Like, I don't even have their Discord. Like, are those devs? Are they talking? Like, does anybody know? Like, what's does anybody know anything about it? Like, as far as are they working on stuff? Their road. I haven't even really looked into it either. I know
I haven't looked into it. I know that they're active.
They are okay. So
Yeah.
I've heard great things about them and their chain. I just like Joe. I haven't really dived in either. I think now maybe this is the sign that we should. So
hey, they're talking shit about us in the chat. Someone says, "Did I tune into an episode of Jersey Shore?" Let me tell you, Jersey Shore. Half of them they're Sicilian to begin with, not even real Italians. The other half are of Hispanic descent. I don't want to hear it.
The half of them were Hispanic. Like, what's her name? Oh my God, who had the poof on her head?
Snooki, man, come on.
Snooki, that's right. I don't know.
He pretended not to know that. Look at him.
80s.
He pretended like he didn't want. He knows every other movie under the sun, but he doesn't know Snooki.
She's even Italian. She's Hispanic.
Oh man! All right, real quick, we have someone in the chat being a real pain in my ass. Dave Jack, you know who you are. Sugar Chain. He wants me to talk about Sugar Chain. All right, so this is like
something you never know.
A CPU coin? No, he's honestly Dave Jack's a very educated
CPU,
guy.
One vote, the world's fastest POW blockchain.
Yeah, so I don't know much about it. It's like a new CPU coin apparently. I don't know. I mean, Teaspoon, I know he sends you stuff too. Did you look into this at all by chance?
This is actually the first I've heard of it.
Oh, you're the worst.
What the heck, Dave?
God. All right.
Uncle Dave.
So as far as I know, I thought, you know what, Dave, let me know down in the or in the live chat. I think he said that this was a new coin being peer-to-peer basically in what was it, South America? Is that what you were saying it was actually? And they're trying to do it with cell phones, I guess, like cell phone mining and stuff, which is kind of interesting, or CPU mining.
You know who touched on that? I'm sorry, Chump. You know who touched on that cell phone mining stuff was New England Crypto.
Yeah, I wonder if he knows about this.
He probably does. I would ask him. I don't know if he's in here right now. I didn't see him, but he knows a lot about it. He's doing something with it.
Yeah, he mines a lot on cell phones. But yeah, Sugar's just it's, as far as I know, it's a new coin, but I don't know enough about it to really speak on it. But it seems pretty cool. I mean, I know it's a little complicated to get the wallet. I think Dave Jack figured out how to get it fairly simple. But he said it's it's been around for 3+ years. So if it's been around 3+ years, what is this the one you were telling me about with the cell phones, Dave Jack? Am I wrong? Oh no. He said that's another project.
Don't tell me we're going to talk about Mine Pi.
All right, so this is just CPU mining. But what makes this one special? That's what I'm kind of interested in. What makes this one special versus another CPU mining coin? I guess. Let me know in the chat.
Hey, Hot Crypto, can you do a Rabid Mine call? Because you've been pretty effective with the Red Panda calls.
I don't know how to do a Rabid Mine call. I mean, am I supposed to growl really loud?
Maybe. I don't know. Give it a shot.
Get on your hands and knees and start growling like a dog. I'm a big screen your ass. Come on. Do it. Don't disappoint.
Growl the line somewhere. Getting on all fours is where it's at. Okay? I don't even know how to fucking do that.
You know what? Why don't you nail it down for next week?
I'm gonna try this next week.
We'll try to summon them midstream. Be great.
I gotta get a summon for everybody. So the panda summon, which he's not in here, I should do the panda summon. See if it works.
All right, so Dave Jack wants
you
me to
should.
read into it. He said, "Fast transactions. The project is solid. I want you to actually look into it." He's been up my butt for like a couple days about this, and I just really haven't had a chance to sit down and talk because playing GTA for 3 hours with DJ Mines is way more important than that. Yeah. Panda, tell us what you think.
Walls, watch.
All right.
Sometimes you have to do it more than once.
He said the wallet's like a Neoxa wallet. Square wallet.
So it's a core wallet then.
Yeah,
you
so
probably
I'm
wanna put it
thinking
on
of he told me about two projects. One's a cell phone mining project, and the other one is obviously sugar. But I thought it was like one and the same. I honestly can't remember, but either way, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of neat though. At least it's a core wallet. That's kind of simple. At least you can put it on like a hard drive and just kind of, put it aside. Make a warm wallet, if that's what you call it, King. Is that what you call it, or you call that a cold wallet? How would you call that? An SSD that you unplug.
I guess
It'd be kind of a cold wallet, right?
that's pretty close to being cold because it's not really active. So yeah, I guess you'd call it coldish.
But it's only if you have it on one computer, right? Because if you have that loaded on another computer, it's kind of defeating the purpose. It's not cold anymore, right?
Well,
You
the
can.
reason that I put it on my VMs, right, is not to make it cold essentially, but what I want to do is I want to isolate it because I don't want
Isolate
it
it from your
talking
product
to other
network.
things.
Yeah.
That's the main reason, because like the whole thing with the caca or cow or whatever the hell you want to call it, right?
I was like,
Caca
what?
number 2,
Calling it that.
big old doo doo.
Oh, you're a mess. You're a mess. Gosh.
But
So-
even if that wasn't, we'll say intentional, right? Say it was bad code, right? Even if it was bad code, you could have lost a ton of crypto with that wallet being on your computer or desktop
Oh yeah.
or whatever. So
Oh, that
to
was
me, whenever I do a new core wallet, it goes in a private VM all by itself, and I leave it there for a while.
Is that what it was called? Like caca or whatever?
It was called Caw scumbag.
He's been waiting to call DJ Mines with that thing forever.
Yeah, that's my DJ Mines called. Actually, DJ Mines called.
Calls like, pull over scumbag.
Oh, it's great. It was nice playing with him today. It was actually hysterical.
Yeah,
God.
he gets mad at me because he says me and King play at crackhead hours.
Oh, it's so hard, dude. It ruins the
It is
day
hard.
the next
It's
day,
hard.
man.
It's hard. It's hard to stay up late. I understand.
Well, we got kids too. Oh, young kids, I guess. King, your kids are old enough to take care of themselves kind of in the morning, right?
Yeah, they just get up and make cereal and they just play
Yeah.
video games. They're all
My
good.
kid's like, I gotta pee. I gotta pee. Like, you're like, get away from me.
I called Chump. I'm like, and it just he does that, like, ignore your call, text you back, like, like that girl who's trying to avoid
Bro,
you.
you text me at 10:30 at night. I'm always with my kid. Like, oh.
Sleep is for the weak.
No, you know what? I felt bad actually. I did really miss your freaking text on Thanksgiving. I was like,
That's okay.
how did I not see
Your
that?
wife made up for it by texting my girlfriend. So we're good.
That's all
I
that
know you got
matters.
the
She's always got
message.
my back. I love it. Thank you, hon.
She does.
Appreciate you.
She really does.
Appreciate
She
you.
loved you. Want me to
Crazy.
tell you that?
Appreciate it. All right. Let's see. What else we got? Mr. Joe, do you have any like coins that you really want to look into personally besides like what you've already mentioned? Anything specific at all?
I'll think about that when I get back to you.
All right.
Those
Yeah,
are
I'm
the
just-
two main ones I've been scoping out.
I want to know if anybody's mining Squishy Coin.
What? What is that?
Don't
New coin.
Don't do that.
No, it's
man.
not. Is it really a new coin?
Let's
This
just
is
It is
There-
a new coin.
Oh god, now I gotta look.
Now we're gonna mine Squishy Coin.
What was that, Hawk?
First it was Meow Coin. Then they all got the litter box. I can only imagine the nicknames that she's gonna come up with.
We have no shortage of shit coins and projects that are a solution looking for a problem in
Yeah.
this space. But there was something.
That's a really good way to put it.
That's a perfect way to put it,
That's an
actually.
excellent way to put it.
I was talking to Yeti the other night about they're called 2 blocks. It's the number 2 BLOX.io, and basically it's going to be, I don't know if you guys have seen Hive Mapper and Demo, but it's going to be like Edge AI. So you have a camera and it performs calculations or tracking of whatever the device, whatever it is that you are trying to gather information of, and it feeds information back through some sort of connection. Some of the devices will be connected through the helium network, some will be connected through Wi-Fi, hardline, whatever. And I don't like that whole, I mean, we're creating basically the I'm drawing a blank on the matrix. I mean, I'm not for selling data, but there's always going to be some turds who think it's a good idea because they want to mine anything they possibly can. But at this point, we're basically scoping out whether it's a scam or not. And they've
it's real. It's a real thing. Squishy coin.
Yeah, I wouldn't steer you wrong. Of course.
14 hours ago.
Yep.
I'm looking at
Oh
this.
yeah,
I'm gonna mine
remember
this
that
right now.
someone
What is it?
looked at go to
get
its
souls?
website, and it screams.
Mining pool
screams
stat
rug pull.
dot stream.
It will scream. There is literally only one thing to click on it, and it's just the wallet. There's nothing else to click on. No, you got to scroll up.
Yeah,
It's to the right. Right, stop. Go down a little bit.
it started
Right there. There you go.
I don't even want to click on it. I feel like I'm gonna get a virus.
Yeah, things are spelled. What the hell
You're
is?
gonna get an STD. Don't worry about it.
No, dude.
Oh,
You know how many computers I ruined as a kid? Not doing it now. I'm smarter
That's
than
all.
that.
That phone used to download
I'll check
all
it out
sorts.
later.
That's how that was.
Dude,
But
that's just,
literally, it's just like that little bird in the clouds with a yellow background, and just right in the middle is just wallet. There's nothing else on the web page.
This is where I think this area is completely because there should be. This is where regulation is good. Okay, like you shouldn't just be able to be allowed to do stuff like this. Okay, like this is where I'm okay with regulation. Come in, see who these projects are, get approval, then get on the market. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that 100% because it's going to limit bullshit. The regulations got to stop there, though. Like that's where it's got to stop.
Yeah,
Right.
It goes
You're never
far.
gonna regulate this. You're never gonna regulate this.
yeah.
This is code.
I know.
Can't
I know.
regulate
I'm saying,
code.
Like at Max, you and I both know that you can put a law in the books, right? And it's never going to take things away because people are still going to break it, right? But it can, if it significantly decreases it 30%, it's less bullshit than we would have to deal with. So let's say they did regulate it in the United States, right? At least whatever regulation or new coins coming from the States would have to be, it would
Just move it offshore.
It would, but
We'll just move it to an
here.
offshore. It won't stop anything. It will not stop anything.
I know you can't have
The only thing it can stop is from you could stop these from being put on an exchange. That could be regulated if you regulate the exchanges. But as far as somebody putting up a site saying, I'm starting this blockchain, starting a pool, it's all code. And all somebody has to do is get in there and participate. Honestly, that's the beauty of it.
It is, but it could also be its curse.
Of course,
And-
you have to be
and-
careful. You have to be
Right.
smart. You can't
But
just
I think if you just set a little bit of fear in people, okay, just a little bit. Listen, this is what they're going to do. They're going to make an example out of someone, okay? And then once that goes around, it's going to decrease a little bit, whether it gets regulated or not. They're gonna make an example out of someone, and then the next person who creates the next shit coin or tries to do the next project is going to say, "Hey man, like you see what they did to that dude?" Like,
Well,
let's
say they did have some kind of regulation, Kate. I feel like, it would be an enormous amount of startup cost to even get your coin off the ground, and I feel like that's going to limit some projects because of lack of funding, right? Because
it'll push innovation to different countries is what would happen.
I know.
Yeah.
So now there are laws in place that are not allowed to create something with the pure intention of stealing. So yes, if this is a virus that can take control of your computer, yes, there are laws against that.
Of course. Well,
So yeah, it's not that these people can't be prosecuted. It's just difficult to find them.
it's like you want good things for the crypto community, and without tampering innovation, and it just seems like you can't have both sometimes. Like you got to let the bad actors be bad, and hopefully people will catch on. There won't be too many victims, and just kind of let the wheels turn as they go. But I don't know.
Yeah, Doge Lord said they could stop people from purchasing. And then he said
Hey.
fight because you guys are talking too softly to each other. He wants you to yell.
Georgie he says, yes, remember the Tornado Cash creator was arrested for developing the code.
Yes, I was just reading.
Yes,
that
he
too.
was, but I'm gonna be really surprised if that actually the guy gets convicted.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I don't know. They just. I also think that the government doesn't really know how to respond to a lot of this stuff either. They're just
Of course not. It's all
there's
new.
too many. Yeah, exactly. There's too many questions, and they're just gonna throw shit at the wall,
Until
and they're
something
gonna
sticks,
see what's
man.
gonna stick. Right.
That's it.
And so we'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, something's gonna happen because it's inevitable. It's human nature. Something big is gonna come down, and it's gonna scare everybody for a while, and there's gonna be a very dark moment, which we might already be there, honestly. But I mean, I don't know. I'm interested. I know we talked about FTX the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
But if this, I'm telling you right now, if this kid or guy or whatever doesn't get arrested, okay, and at least tried, we're gonna see a lot more BS come out. They have to make it. You have to make an example of it. They're gonna make an example of this kid. You have to. It almost like.
Yeah. Well, if you give him an inch, he's gonna take a mile. Someone else is gonna take a mile. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. It's the cookie jar thing.
Mhm.
They got to make an example of him. They have to. You can't let people do that. It's wrong. Listen, it's good for DeFi. It's going to push DeFi. People are going to go into DeFi. They're going to get off these exchanges. They're going to realize that it's all BS. It's not regulated by the government. They're going to go to DeFi and be the masters of their own will. Cool. But this is still, they need to prosecute this dude. There are bad actors out there. There are people who are going to make exchanges. They're going to pull people's money. They're going to run. You have to scare the living shit out of these guys. You have to, and you got to put one in jail. You have to. So hopefully they do that. Hopefully we get down to the truth, actually, of what really happened, and somebody goes to jail and is made an example of. Because we don't even
see
know
what
happened.
How much the journalists and investigative reporters are actually doing. They're all bought and paid for it. If you need any more proof, this whole situation sums it up. They're running cover for this little turd and his girlfriend because he paid him millions.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I mean, people are catching on. This is bigger than Madoff, some people would argue, and no coverage. They're trying to spin it, trying to bury Sam's name well beneath the text and pulling it off on someone else.
Hey, listen, Madoff, people forget this. Madoff came out and told people what he was doing. Okay, they didn't investigate Madoff and find out anything. He came out and said, hey, I've been scamming these people for 25 years, 30 years, however long it's been. Madoff could have been way... Madoff's situation could have been a lot bigger.
Yeah, and he was also on several boards in that industry. He was in cozy with the regulators.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of questions with the FTX thing.
I mean, the part, I forget exactly the line of the movie, but you see where his sons are screaming at the FBI. You ask me how I didn't know. How'd you not know? He's on this board, that board. He's working with this regulator. Here's all the credentials. How the F did you not know?
Yeah.
Same situation here, I guess you could say.
I think his kids had enormous guilt, man, because one committed suicide. Like, I don't know if there's actually a good series actually on, I don't know if it was on Netflix. Robert De Niro actually played Bernie Madoff. It was actually pretty good. It was one of those short series things. And it was actually very good, and it gives you like the facts too. It was like Bernie Madoff and his wife tried to kill each other. They were with enormous guilt.
Good role for Robert De Niro nowadays. Kind of a slime ball.
Yeah, he turned into a little bit of a slime ball. But hey, listen, he's like, it's like that love-hate relationship. He's like one of my childhood actors that I grew up watching.
Yeah, I used to love him.
I mean, Godfather. We don't, for Thanksgiving and Christmas, we didn't watch normal like Jack Frost. Yep. The Godfather was on AMC. That's what we watched. Like that's it. Like, that's what it means to me. Everybody's watching the Frosty the Snowman and the Rudolph the Reindeer. And what are you guys watching? Godfather Part 2 just started. I'm gonna go in the living room and watch it with my mother. Like that's just what we did. So it's hard to hate the guy. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
But we definitely know for sure that FTX thing has politics involved. We know for sure now. We know for sure that they were funneling money. And I'm telling you, I think this is going to be, like you said, Joe, this is going to be way bigger than Madoff. It's going to be probably the biggest Ponzi scheme if it gets. Oh, maybe it wasn't really a Ponzi scheme so much as it was just a scam in total. It's going to be one of the biggest ones ever. And probably bigger than the guy who was the guy that founded like NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys. There was one guy, he was big too. He had a huge scam too. That's how he funded a lot of that stuff. Or he had a record label. God, what was his name? He was big too. He had a big scam going. There's a interesting thing on Netflix, American Greed. It's actually pretty good too. You guys gotta watch that.
How do you have time to watch TV?
I don't sleep at night. So I watch.
I guess that's true.
Who is Jay Perlman?
All day.
Yep, Perlman. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Jay Perlman?
Yep.
Yeah. He was big too. What was his? His scam had to be up in the billions.
I don't know. I just looked up founder of NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, and immediately came up.
I think that was his name.
Louis J. Perlman.
Right?
I think he went by Lou Perlman though.
Lou Perlman.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lou Perlman. I think that was his name. Louis J. Perlman. Yeah, 300 million out of his victims. Yeah, con 300 million.
Jeez.
So yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it's these guys, man. They get away with it. It's crazy.
Scumbags, man. That's it. All right, guys. What do you think? You have anything else you want to add before we get out of here? We've been going for about an hour and a half. I want to do some stuff. Like play games.
Did you get the Call of Duty, Max? You gonna play?
I did not yet, but I will be. I got a fast download. It won't take me long.
All right.
We're gonna go.
I'm trying to figure out. There's so this Warzone 2 is different than.
We're not doing Warzone. We're doing Modern Warfare 2.
So, and what's different about Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3?
What's the new one?
Yeah, and it's
Modern
cheaper.
Warfare 2 is
way
the
cheaper.
Remastered. It's like everybody's jumped on it now. It's all like remastered and redone, and it's like the hype's in Modern Warfare 2 right now. And then
Whatever one's new, I just bought it. I don't know.
It's not new. Modern Warfare 2 came out.
Oh, I know. I played a long time ago back in the day, but I'm just saying in general, that's the one I got. That's what I'm going to play.
And Mr. Cicero, that is true. Pineapple doesn't go on pizza. Thanks.
Touche.
What?
As do
Pineapple goes on pizza. Don't listen.
Here we go.
It's not.
King, you don't eat anything but chicken wings and freaking French fries, and you're telling me you have pineapple on pizza? That is BS.
Yeah.
No.
No, I
he
don't.
eats Taco Bell. He eats Chinese.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And I love Chinese food. Mongolian
Pepperoni and
beef, man.
pineapple.
Pork fried rice. I can eat that every day.
Pepperoni and pineapple. Don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah,
I
dude.
have tried it. Ugh.
So
God, you guys are
pepperoni, pineapple, olives, and mushrooms.
Oh God.
Fire.
Olives, yes. Mushrooms, no.
Oh man.
Fire.
I cannot have olives on pizza. I know.
Why? What?
That's gonna set Hawk off on a rant.
All right.
You don't
Before we do
olives
that,
on pizza?
we're gonna be getting out
I
of
will
here.
not do olives on pizza.
What?
Well, you
Olives.
guys can fight each other in Call of Duty over this. All right.
Oh, you already
They
know
have-
I'm
wait a
gonna
minute,
wreck
do they have
everybody if
pans?
we do a free for all.
They have pans in Call of Duty.
No. Thank God.
Okay, thank God.
Thank
All
God.
right.
No, yeah, that's God. I would hate it. I would hate it if they had pans.
No, I could just use a throwing knife.
Yeah.
You know
That's
who's
even
actually
better.
really good at Modern Warfare 2 is Son of a Tech. He's actually really
Yeah.
good. Me and King were playing with him. What was it, like a few weeks ago, King?
Yeah, it was
He
like 2
on
weeks
Twitch.
ago, and it was epic too. Your boy over here, had to mop everybody up in a free for all.
Oh, so bad. So some people are great at games,
Insane.
and some people suck. And I'm one of the people that suck at video games. I'm just
As you
not.
get older, you suck even worse.
But I
So there
still
you go.
enjoy to play them.
Yeah.
I'm on the max voltage plan.
Mr. Joe,
It's
you gonna
okay, Hawk.
join
My
us play some
goal-
games?
When we were playing that free for all, Hawk, I was just looking for you because I already knew you were free kill, so I could just.
Oh, I'm
No,
gonna sit
buff-
right.
You guys are gonna lose if I'm on your team. I'm telling you.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Joe.
Pineapple
That's
pizza.
I don't play
Pineapple
video
pizza,
games.
says.
You're more than welcome to play with us, man. But guys,
Appreciate it.
I appreciate all you guys for hanging out with us and watching. And obviously, we do this every Saturday. So I don't know if we're going to do viewer call-in every Saturday, but I'll try to do another day during the week. We can do viewer call-in, less people, so it's less confusing. But yeah, I don't know. Appreciate you guys for watching. Sorry we didn't have really much to talk about this evening, but Joe, you're awesome. Thanks for coming on with us. Mr. Max Voltage, as always, Hot Crypto, Teaspoon, the special guest, and the Mining King. I'm Jump Change. You guys have a good night. We'll see you next Saturday. Peace out.
Do it.